What up? I'm Josh Paulison, and today I want to talk a little bit about your tools and your goals. So, one of the things that I found when talking with people about game programming is that in some cases I'll get asked questions about, hey, what tools should I use? Or is there a specific engine that I should be focused on? Is there something specific that I ought to really tune into? And the thing is that when it comes to any tools, the question isn't really, hey, what's a good versus a bad tool? That can be a piece of the equation, but it's really ultimately, what are your goals? Because it might be that for your goal, a tool that is bad in 99% of situations is perfect for your situation. And so just as an example, like over here, I've got all this JavaScript and web code, and what am I using this for? I'm using it to zoom in on my face, to play videos over this, to edit my video live. Now, depending on your goals, using web code might be a terrible idea. For example, let's say that you're trying to make an NES game. Guess what? Using pretty much anything other than assembly, maybe C, is not going to get you where you want to go. You can run C on the NES compiled, but it sounds like it is not good performance. So anyway, when it comes to, hey, is it better for me to learn Unity or Unreal? What are your goals? So as an example, let's say that you really want to work on a mobile game, or you want to release a mobile game. In general, it's more known for mobile, but from what I understand, you could use either one. Actually, I shouldn't really talk about Unity versus Unreal for mobile because I don't know about that. Here's a better example. Let's say that you want to join indie studios that you know work in Unity. It would make much more sense for you to learn Unity. If you want to join studios that perhaps are using proprietary, or perhaps are using C++ based, or perhaps are using Unreal specifically, then it'd be better for you to learn and to practice in Unreal. And so really the question is not which one is good, which one is bad, it's what are your goals? And the question had come to me about, hey, what do you think about visual scripting? And I'd give the exact same answer. What are your goals? If your goal is, hey, I want to become an amazing programmer in C++, visual scripting might give you a step towards that, in that maybe you'll start to understand some of the concepts and then you can apply that to programming, but it might not really be a good way to get there. It might be a step towards that, but it's certainly not going to be the end point. And so really the question is, what are your goals? If your main goal is, I want to make this specific game, frankly, does it matter what kind of tools you use? What matters is that you're able to make the game that you set out to make. And as long as the tools are not hindering you, then you're good. And something that's even worth noting, I'm trying to remember the exact phrasing of it, but there's a proverb that says, dagnabbit, the idea is that if you have a dull axe, you can still cut down a tree. But if you sharpen the axe, then you're going to have more success. And so basically, hey, let's say that you learn midway through a project that, oh crap, I was using Game Maker and I should have been using Unity 2D. Or I was using Multimedia Fusion and I should have used Unity. I think I know someone who that was the specific or construct and then Unity. Anyway, if you realize that, then as long as you can finish your goals for the project, even if the other one would have better suited your goals, you can still keep going. I understand that there are times where you need to pivot, there are times where you need to look at that, but the big thing is just, what are your goals? What's the best way to accomplish them? Because if you're so hung up on, hey, what is a good tool, then you can lose sight of the vision, because the tool is not the vision. The tool is a tool. It's a way to help you reach your vision. So I definitely know a lot of different pieces of software, free apps, paid ones that I can recommend and throw out there. But I can't just say, here's what you ought to be using or here's what you should be using without knowing your goals. That would be a little bit like you saying, hey, you know what? I need a tool to fix a problem with my faucet. And me just be like, great. And I just give you like something random. I don't know anything about handyman work. I should not use that as an example. I guess that it would be like you just saying, hey, I need to repair a job done. And me saying, hey, here's a hammer. You're welcome. I don't know what you need. And I don't even know tools. So I'm a terrible person to ask anyway. But you need to know your goals. Then you can look at your tools and say, does this tool help me accomplish my goal? And that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, I guess I thought that maybe I'd have more to say on that, but that pretty much covers it. So On my end, what I've been working on recently, I've been working more on the serialization. That's been uncovering some more bugs and some things in the system that we didn't have set up quite properly. So I've been working on that and hoping to get that resolved soon. I mean, I guess that it's just kind of the nature of things that there are a lot of things that are tying together and trying to detangle some of that and get things working. So that's still been what I've been working on. And I really want to finish this task. So that, not the task on the screen, this is my own thing, but yeah. Oof, want to wrap that up. But anyway, that's how it goes sometimes. So that's all. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And I hope that you just have a fantabulous rest of your day. Take care.